Is my mic lagging?
No.
334. That's what he said, right? 334?
I think so. Mm.
Hey, Hachimishima. Alright, let's see this input that he's talking about. Huh. Okay. One, one, two, three.
Fuck, man, off of one chase, I filled up my entire boldness meter. Jesus Christ. Oh well, I ran him around for 4 generators worth. Does that mean I win? Alright, you know how depressing this is?
Huh?
Dude, just played a game as David, running no mither. Ran the guy around for quite literally 4 generators worth, and then camped me, and everyone else just ran. This and escaped.
And hold on, someone just in it. I just got a rage message, boy. Hold on a second. Yeah, this guy would just sent me a rage message saying, "You think you're fucking cool because you run no matter? Still killed your ass." Like, okay.
Okay, I think I figured out the trick to it. So first off, DN, if you decide that you're gonna, if you ever go back and watch this stream, or if you miss this stream, rewind to the very beginning, between minute 1 and, or no, between minute 2 and minute 7 of this stream. If you pay close attention to the sound cue, you know, keep listening first, and then when you go back to watch this stream, I want you to go back between minute 2 and 7. But if you pay attention to the sound cue, you'll get the rhythm of the move. It's not a just frame, but you have 2 frames to do it. It's like Lucky Chloe's down forward 2 4 3 1. You have to do the hit the minute it connects. It's an on hit type of move. On hit moves are very weird in Tekken. So yeah, I'm gonna let this clip play for a little bit. Just so you can catch the sound cue. And then I'm gonna try to do it for you at least like a few more times, but if you pay close attention to the sound cue, it seems as though you have to do it on hit. So pay close attention, very close attention to when Lee's leg connects with the face. When Lee's leg connects with your opponent's face, immediately tap 4 and don't hesitate for 1 second. You have 2 frames to do it. Alright, there we go.
It's always a good feeling becoming an obsession when you don't have any obsession words. Oh, now I'm exposed. Thank you for getting rid of that fucking totem.
Alright, there you go. And to show you what I'm talking about, if you ever labbed out Lucky Chloe, I'll show you what I mean when I say it's an on-hit type of move. And if you ever plan to play Lucky Chloe, or if you ever have any interest in Lucky Chloe, these are one of the things that you have to learn with her, and it's really technical. Like, it's really hard to get these type of on-hit inputs down. And for Lucky Chloe, a lot of her stuff is on hit. On hit, you press that button then. So Lee's 334 is similar to that. Alright, so Lee's 334 is similar to this. Each move has to be on hit, and it tells you that in the move list. And in Lee's move list, it says when hit or guarded, which basically translates to on hit or on guard, press circle or press 4. So, alright, so this move right here, I'm trying to display it. It says down forward 2 or while rising 2, during hit 4, during hit 3, during hit 1. So yeah, that's what that's all about. So anyway, I hope you I hope that give you a better understanding of how to do the move a whole lot better. But when it says when hit or guarded, it generally translates to during the hit. Well, not during the hit. When it says when hit or guarded, it means on hit, press 4. And that's for Lee, you know. So you could say it's similar to a just frame, but it's not. Just frames are when you have to put all of those inputs in at the same time. So for instance, a just frame is an electric. An electric is the perfect example of a just frame because you have to input all of the inputs at the same time. When you don't input them all at the same time, then you generally get Wind God Fists. But when you do input it at the same time, then you get the electric. So yeah, that's what that's all about. I just figured, you know, I thought I'd get on Tekken for a minute and show you. I'm gonna lab out a little bit of Heihachi though. And since I'm not a big fan of Claudio, I'll use Claudio as a training dummy. Especially since I'm not a fan of Claudio.
Man, this is the third game in a row where I've been face camped because I ran out of kill around for 4 generators. Come on, like I ran you around for 4 generators using no middle. You should feel bad.
No, I never took any time to actually go through Heihachi's move list, so I guess I should start with that. Oh, hey, what's up, Dean? Shit. I was just talking about Lee's 334 not that long ago. So, give me a second, because I'm living out Heihachi right now. But if you give me a second, I'll tell you where to go. Okay, yeah, so, there's two things that I'm going to tell you first. With Lee's 334, you have 2 frames, really 1, but in reality 2, to get the move, to get the throw to tech, like to get the throw to go through. And secondly, you have to look for an animation. Look at Lee's left leg when he does it, and on hit, upon contact of him landing that hit on block or on hit, you have to immediately press 4. If you go to practice and display the move and play the demo, listen to the particular sound cue. It's like da-da-do, da-da-do. Like that's the sound cue that you should get, and that tells you the exact rhythm that you have to do the move in order to get it to come out. I actually started getting the hang of it. You have to press 4 a lot earlier than you think. I didn't know. I was just like, well, shit, it looks like I have to do it on hit. I got used to it a little bit, but it kept dropping every now and again. Demon Shout cancel. That was the move you can sidestep out of. Demon Shout. Let me see that. Ah. Ah. It's actually not as useful as I thought. It's more gimmicky than anything. It is. It's a little fake out. It's similar to Brian's move, because he can do back, down, forward, 4, which is like a hard ass low, where he just basically kicks your shin in. Like, I swear, if that was real life, somebody's fucking ankle or knee would just be completely shattered with how he does it. I'll have to show you, but he can cancel it. Shit is really cute. Not gonna lie. Alright.
Let me teach, Lauren, I'm about to teach you a method to escape ninjutsu, alright? There is none.
Alright, man. Okay, cool. I'll get that somehow. That is a weird cancel. Okay, there we go. That shit is so weird. It is weird doing that. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm probably never gonna use this particular cancel.
Oh, alright, yo, D. So,
Yo,
I
what's
already
up?
told you how annoying the effect of being deafened by egg traps is. First time ever being affected by it, and bloody hell. Thought my ears popped for a second there, because I literally couldn't hear anything.
Say that again?
Okay, so you know for the Dead by Daylight, you know the Hague has an add-on which basically when you trigger one of her traps, you get deafened or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never run into that add-on, but this Hague is using one, and I don't even know how to like describe the feeling like when you get deafened.
Hmm. You know, that looks like I can microdash in there. That'd take a lot of fucking execution, but it looks like I can microdash in there. I think I can. Huh. New Blitz 74, what's up, bro? We're just sitting here in the lab. I was thinking about picking up Heihachi. Omen Thunder God. You're talking about this? Wow, that's pretty consistent. I'm just good at my just frames. I have to make, you have to be good at just frames if you're going to play on pad. New Blitz, are you playing on pad or stick?
I'll be back.
Alright, Thaddeus. I'm using D-pad. Okay, let me give you a little shortcut for just frames that have a down forward input. Like that. If when you're doing certain just frames like that, whether it's the just frame skyrocket, I mean you could do it with Kazuya's electric, but I feel like it's easier to do Kazuya's electric on the D-pad itself anyway. But my trick for doing stuff like that is I input forward on my D-pad and then immediately flick my left analog stick at in that direction for down forward. So it comes out very consistent. When I do that, a lot of my just frames come out pretty consistent. Of course, like, you know, doing stuff like electrics, that took me a lot of practice. I'm not gonna lie, if you're having trouble with electrics in general, you just have to get used to doing it on your D-pad and getting the feel for it. It took me at least like 2 to 3 hours a day for about a month straight before I started being able to get an electric to come out. And then once I got my first few electrics to come out, I kept practicing until I was able to make them consistent. Like basically I'm at that point with electrics where I can throw them out whenever I want, but I can't like do 5 in a row, but I can throw them out whenever I want. Got to get correct. No slips, that's the thing. Nice dude, good job. Thanks. So like what are you trying to do like specifically? Is it just the Omen God Fist or are you having like problems with like what like are there any particular just frames that you're having trouble with in general or is it just this? Oh no, just trying to get used to it. But yeah, thanks still. All right, well then yeah, if you're having a really difficult time inputting it straight on your D-pad, which on D-pad unfortunately, because of that input delay and that frame delay for D-pad that Bluetooth has, it's going to be hard for the game to read that you're trying to do an accurate input for a perfect down forward just frame. So I generally just input down forward on my analog stick. It's going to take some getting used to, and it takes a lot of finger dexterity, a lot more finger dexterity than just inputting a regular electric. But once you get used to it, it'll start to feel like secondhand nature to you. No. Yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah, there you go. Now that little trick that I did do, like for the D-pad, I kind of, or for my analog stick, yeah, it's really gratifying being able to do it. But I figured out that trick because I main Warang, and um unlike the just similar to the OTGF, Warang's Just Frame Skyrocket isn't directly listed in his move list, and this confuses the game. This heavily confuses the game to the point where the game doesn't read your accurate inputs when you input a down forward specific input on your D-pad. And so the game will confuse this input with the original version of the move that's in the move list. Yeah, I figured it in the sample. Yeah. They'll show up in the sample combos, but they don't show up legit in the move list. And so you have this problem. So when I originally started practicing the Just Frame Skyrocket, you could imagine trying to do it on D-pad was the worst. And of course, I got told by my friends, like, you can cheat and make it easier by switching to his right stance. But I needed to learn how to do it legit. That way I could throw it out whenever I want. I probably spent 3 to 4 months just practicing on doing the Just Frame Skyrocket alone. And I figured out that there's this little trick that I could do. And it was because of something my friend Evil said. He said, and I quote, "Players who play on analog stick is a myth." And I just thought to myself, right, the analog stick is inconsistent because it doesn't have any particular direction to make inputs consistent. And so when I thought about that, I'm like, but wait a minute. Because it doesn't have that certain direction, what if I input it down forward? So I tried it, right? And lo and behold, if you flick your analog stick in almost any direction, you'll get that direction, that directional input to come out. And so that got me thinking, well, if I can do that, then can I input forward on my D-pad and then down forward on my analog stick to sharpen my input? And the answer was yes. Analog just for characters like Akuma and Geese. You don't even need an analog stick for them, even. I learned how to do their inputs on D-pad. Same thing with the Liza. The damage though, yeah, my execution with Warang is pretty fucking high. That's not gonna hit. Oh, it does. Okay. Because I know in season 2 it's a lot harder to hit certain rage arts with Warang. What the hell did I just do? Oh yeah, that's what I did. I faced a Lily high backwards triangle X combo all day, and I won. Used it too much. High kick backwards triangle X. You'll have to say that a little bit. Oh, Lily players. Lily players are annoying. It's not the Lily players themselves. It's really just the character. She's really weird. Actually, you know what? I could use some lab time against her. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, but really quick, DN, I wanted to show you some things that you can do against wiring players, since we're here in the lab anyway. Because a lot of people have trouble with this character, and you know, you're not the first to you know, say that you run into a wiring player, got curb stomped, didn't know what to do. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys some wiring shit, and then I'm gonna lab out some Lily. But I mean, I seen Lily players. That was the worst one, but I mean, I seen Lily players. Yeah, you get those a lot. All right, so no, I want to record that. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, so alright. So Warang, he's generally like weak to sidestepping, like I said, and your dick jab is your universal tool. You see that? So yeah, there's some things. There are like your dick jab is gonna be like your best friend. If you're especially if you're while standing punishing, like while standing punishing and dick jabbing, just interrupting wiring in general is your go-to thing. Oh wow, I didn't time that right. There you go. So yeah, like when you're playing against lesser experienced wiring players, and they just throw out these highs or a lot of these highs. A lot of that can be solved with ducking. Most of the time. And for like move specific stuff, in particular, I think I'll main Devil Jin. Devil Jin's a good character. A lot of wirings use this move right here. I like to use that against against some of my opponents every now and again. It's a high, high, low, high. So you could actually duck the string. Or you could low parry it. Yeah, Let's see, what other strings are there for wiring that I could tell you about? There's this string. That's all high. That's all high right there. There is no reason whatsoever you should be getting hit on block with that string unless you don't know wiring, you don't know the matchup, or you were mashing on his plus frames. Like, if your reactions are quick, cause like, if your reactions are quick, there are some moves that are horrible on whiff, and yes, this does have his 2-4-4 and his 1-2-4-4. They don't have horrible recovery on whiff, but if your reactions are fast enough, you can just fuzzy duck it. Let's see, there's some other moves that you could go through. I'm gonna actually go through the atypical wiring bullshit that you run into dealing at that level. So you run into a lot of back ones, down 4-4s. Let me ask you something. Every wiring player that you've played against in rank, have you seen them do that move? Because every wiring player that I've always ran into does that move. And I'm pretty sure it irritates the shit out of you guys. So yeah. Let me go into that real quick. So first off, this move is not natural on hit whatsoever. It's not natural. Like, if I set my opponent to guard all, it's not natural. You can block it. You can legit block it. That's the first thing. So if you have trouble with your reactions, make sure that you're always holding back when he goes to do this. That way you at least block it. Now the second thing is that it's a low high. So when you do that, when you see that it's a low high, the move can be solved with any while standing punish, a dick jab, and because it starts off low, you can low parry it. The only time this move is natural on hit at all is on counter hit. Like, for instance, watch, if I set my opponent to guard all like I did before. You trying to play before I get off? I'm chilling in the lab right now. Dean, one of the subscribers, a really cool dude named Dean, he was having some trouble in the lab with a few things, so I was going to clear up some stuff with this stream. So this is just a lab only stream. I'm not really trying to play today, especially since I've been playing games all day today, so I'm a little bit tired. But if you want, if you're not busy tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, just send me a party invite or an invite to your lobby, and I'll definitely get on and play a set with you. Does that work, Brandon? New Blitz 74. Can I add you, dude? Yeah, no problem, man. You're more than free to add me. I don't care. My name is DeLorean16. Remember it. If you need me to post it in the chat, I will. But yeah, go, if you want to add me, go for it. All right, Brandon. Then I'll definitely catch you tomorrow. If you want to stay around, I'm just giving some quick tips on how to defend against certain like stupid Warring bullshit that a lot of Warrings do. So yeah. Anyway, I set my opponent to guard all. Second action, of course. This means that after I input a first hit, my opponent should be blocking. If it's not natural, my opponent should be able to block it. So, okay, yeah, let me post that in the chat for you. If it's not natural, my training dummy / opponent should be able to block it. So, not natural, right? Now, when I turn on counter hit, it's natural. This means that if you're mashing buttons against a Hwoarang player, he can crush whatever high that you're throwing out, because this is a high crush and somewhat a mid crush against certain characters. Specifically Fang Wei, Leo, somewhat Lee, but Lee has a lot of tracking, so it's better if you don't do a low, but to just try to crush with a jab or something. But yeah, this is natural only on counter hit. And I want to point out that that string, that low high string is very annoying, and it's very irritating to put up with. Playing against it, and it's one of those things that you should never let a Hwoarang player get away with, and I'm gonna tell you why in a second. Yeah, I just posted my my PSN in the chat for you. All right, so this is why you should never let a Hwoarang player get away with this low string. It's because it's safe on block. If the high connects with you on block, it's safe. Look at that pushback. So like, if I set him, for instance, if I set him to doing the move, I should not be able to punish this whatsoever. You should not see anything saying punish pop up. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that for y'all. And this is really important. You see that? Whiff. Nothing will touch him on block. Nothing has the range to cover that. That pushback is immense, and it actually is safe. And if you're not blocking, as in if you're not holding back, it's going to launch you. So beware. Don't let Hwoarangs ever get away with that string if you can. I don't care if you if you get hit by the first hit, you can duck the second hit. If you get hit by the first hit, you can duck the second hit. So if your reactions are bad, go for a simple dick jab. That's fine. He does do a little bit of a sidestep with it, so maybe a dick jab isn't your best bet. But you can go with the while standing punish. Or you can go for a low. Oh my god. A simple down back forward or down forward forward. You know, just don't let Hwoarangs get away with that string. That is irritating. It's disgusting. The only time I ever use that string is when my opponent is pressing a button, and it's to tell them to stop. Because that string is natural on counter hit only. And there's a lot of other stuff that's natural on counter hit that I'm about to get into. A lot of these strings that a lot of people have a problem dealing with are not natural. Keep that in mind. A lot of them are not natural at all. Like, I'm looking for right stance. Give me a second, because he has too many moves in his move list. Shit, I passed it up. Alright, so during right stance, down back 3-3 is what I'm looking for. There we go. Alright, so this move right here. Low high, another not natural string whatsoever. It's safe on block. It looks plus, but it's actually safe. But regardless, you shouldn't press a button, even if it does hit you on block, because that gives them enough time to actually recover. The best thing that you can do is, it's an unforeseeable low. So if you don't see it coming out immediately, or if you're not used to seeing it, just block. Ducking is better anyway. Ooh, I mistimed that. The only time it's natural is on counter hit. And you'll know it's natural on counter hit because of this one little fun fact, which is you look at the leg. You see how it you see how he like arcs back with it. You'll know it's not natural because the regular poke version of it just makes him shake it off like it's nothing. But if it's natural, his leg goes all the way back. And this is another one of those launchers as a playing against the Warring player that you cannot let them use. You cannot let them abuse these things, because if you do, that's the damage that you're looking at when he's not in rage. And this is the damage that you're looking at when he's in rage. Ah, no. I did that wrong. When he's in rage, this is the damage that you're looking at, because Warring gets stupid, insane damage. And that's not even an execution-heavy combo. That's an easy-ass combo. And that's the damage you're looking at. So if you let Warring, if you let any inexperienced Warring player get away with these type of things, you're setting yourself up to lose. And I'm not saying that to like be nitpicky on anybody. I'm not saying that to insult anybody. That's normal when you don't know the matchup. But it's important that you do note these things, because these are things that could potentially kill you in a match and be the end of you. That aside, some other strings that Warring players use is up forward 4-4-4-4-4. 3-4-2 and 3-4 back 4. So let's get into those punishes, and then after that I'm gonna switch to labbing out a little bit of Lily. Alright, so 3-4 back 4. It's a mid-high. It's a mid-high mid. Not a natural string, obviously. You can duck him for doing it. Warring, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, I didn't record him switching the stance. I should have done that first. Sorry about that. Alright, so he should be switching the stance now. Alright, so here's the problem with this string, right? If you let him get away with this, you can duck the second hit, but he's gonna armor through your while standing punish. And it's annoying. I get it. But what you can do is you can eat this, especially if you know that that power crush is coming, and punish him for doing it. And those are my 10 frames and 11 frames. I don't have a legit 12 frame Punisher, but I have an 11 frame Punisher. And dearly note that there are some things that are -11. It's rare that you see a -11, but this does mean that with an 11 frame punish, Warring can punish things that certain characters can't. He doesn't have a 12 frame punish, but his substitute for that is his 11 frame. Alright, last but not least, let's talk about Flamingo. is there a move that keeps him in Flamingo on his move list? You know what, fuck it, I'm gonna record it. Alright, so this is left Flamingo stance for Warang, right? Out of all of these, he has a lot of moves accessible in Flamingo, and he can also switch it. Alright? In order to limit these options, some of these options can be crushed potentially. And the reason why is because he can't block when he's in Flamingo. Like, as you guys saw, he couldn't block at all. Now, if you don't believe me on that, then watch what happens when I go into Flamingo and then I hold back, right? Because holding back means that you're blocking. He can't block. Warring cannot block while he's in Flamingo stance. So, your dick jab is your greatest tool, and a lot of your while standing 11 and 12 frame punishers are probably going to be your best bet, but I'd say go with the dick jab to shut him down. Alright? There's a lot of stuff that you can shut Warring down for doing, especially an inexperienced Warring player. There's a lot of stuff that you can shut an inexperienced Warring player down for doing if you just pay attention to what he's doing, you know? Last but not least, I think everybody has to put up with this annoying ass move, so I might as well just go ahead and get it out the way. That shit. Tell me that shit doesn't irritate you. You go to pressure him, and you just immediately get back one. Have you ever felt like that? Every time you go to pressure him, every time you press a button, every Warring player who knows this is an easy panic option decide to just throw this out, and it annoys you because you can't do anything about it. You think that you can't do anything about it, right? Wrong. You can 10 frame it. You can 11 frame it. And you can sidestep it. Now, I know a lot of people heard that that you're supposed to sidestep Warring to his stomach side, but when he's in left stance, this is his left stance that we're both in. Sidestep right is your best option, so you can sidestep it. So not only can you sidestep this move, you can 12 frame it, you can 11 frame it, and you can 10 frame it. All right. Now, of course, if you're pressing too many buttons, you deserve to get back one. That's a legit panic option that you have to remember that Warring has. But if he's just doing this, like if he's just doing a bunch of random strings, and every time you try to do something about it, he back ones the shit out of you, don't let that happen. Please don't. There should be no reason why he's getting that back one for free unless you're pressing too many buttons. And thanks to the season 2 update, he can combo off of it if he microdashes. And if there's a certain angle. He can't combo off of it naturally. Because when he does it, he takes a little sidestep. But if it gives off this type of animation, he can combo off of it. So, you know, don't let those things happen. All right, that back one is very unsafe on block. So, yeah, those are some things that you should watch out for noob Warring players. And don't worry, Noob Blitz, I got your friend request. I'm going to accept it in a second. That way you know that I did. But yeah, Now, for stuff like this is just getting used to matchups. One thing that you should note, if you ever playing against a warring player that likes to do shit, use up his options very easily, is his rage drive is very plus on block. Whatever you do, don't press a button, because you can get counter hit for doing it. Like, generally, when I see people pressing buttons on my rage drive, like after my rage drive is gone through, I do back 3 in right stance, because it's a counter hit launcher. Just so you're aware. So yeah, don't mash any buttons after that. But if you expect a high, and the go-to high is right stance forward 3, by the way, because that puts him in flamingo. It's his easiest option to put him in flamingo. It's a high. All right. Every time I play against somebody and they know the matchup against Warang, every time I play against a Warang player, or every time I play against somebody who knows the matchup really well against Warang, they always duck and dick jab the minute they see forward 3 come out. It's annoying as a Warang player to deal with. But if you don't dick jab Warang players and try to shut down these weird low-high, mid-high mix-ups and flamingo mix-ups that are very flowcharty, they're not going to figure out how to play the character properly. So yeah, those are some of the things that you need to work on. For people who are new to the stream, if you didn't catch any of that quick, short Warang tutorial on how to get past a lot of Warang's flowcharty annoying shit, just rewind about like 10 to 15 minutes and you should catch all of it pretty fast, maybe 20. But yeah, you know, those are some things that you just shouldn't let Warang players get away with, because they need to know how to play the character. And a lot of people, when they don't know the matchup, they don't expect these things. They don't know what these things are, and they can, and a lot of Warang players will play off of that and abuse that. I mean, the other day, I was going up against a Warang player that just kept doing this. It was like he bought Tekken. He literally bought Tekken and said, "Hey, I remember that kick guy from when I was a kid or something. I think I'm gonna play him. He looks cool." And this dude went into player match and just kept on doing this. And I would either hop kick him or I would just straight up punish him for it. That's another thing too. And this is probably gonna be the last note. This is not safe. Left stance back 3 is not safe at all. Whatever you do, do not respect this. Please don't. That thing, this, I want you guys to say, I want somebody in the chat, or anybody who can type in the chat, I want somebody to guess how negative this is on block. Just take a guess. And Brandon, you're not allowed to say anything. I know you're still in here. You're not allowed to say shit. DN Cax like negative 13. Okay, New Blitz, what do you think? I want to know everybody's opinions. How negative do you think this is on block? $12. Alright. I'm gonna show y'all something interesting. A lot of characters in Tekken have a can-can kick. Warang doesn't have a can-can kick. But what he does have is back 3. And back 3 is a 16 frame punisher. So you know what? I'm gonna give you guys the perfect example There you go. Back 3 is negative 18 on block. You can do whatever you want to him if he does that to you on block. You can hop kick him, you can electric him, you can back 3 him. You can do whatever. That move is negative 18. Can kicks are negative 16 to negative 18. That move is so negative, but people think that because of pushback and because of because of how the opponent is guarding, that it's safe or that it's just relatively punishable. No, that thing is launch punishable. It's very launch punishable. So, if you're a Lee main, be it CAG, if you're a Lee main, hop kick that shit. New Blitz, if you're a Devil Jin main, I better see an electric or I better see an up 4. If you're Heihachi, I better see an electric or a forward 2. Full kick is very punishment capable. No. He can't do anything after back 3. Back 3 is all by itself. That's the thing. Now, he does have a move in his right stance that look very similar to back 3. But that is what you guys are actually right on. This is actually like negative, I think it's exactly negative 10. Let me check real quick. But that move, but his move in right stance, his right stance version is barely safe or just barely punishable. It's not launch punishable at all. If it's negative 13, then that means Kazuya can punish it with the perfect electric. So yeah, let me check that for you guys because I want to be accurate on the frame data. This way you guys can go to the lab perfectly aware and know your punishers, because you shouldn't let these wiring players get away with that. Right stance, forward 4. What? Did something in his frame data change? All right, forward 3. Okay, so it's telling me that that's oh, forward 4. No, I'm talking about forward 4. My bad. That's forward 4. You need to be a little bit more clear on that. All right, forward 4. So this is negative 12 to negative 10. Which means you can barely punish it. Just barely. Just go with your 10 frame punisher to punish this one. But if you see wiring in left stance, you better punish that. Definitely punish that. Because that's negative, that's legit negative 18. That's at least negative 18. And even if I'm wrong, the fact that back 3 is a slow negative 15, negative 16 launcher means that this move is very negative on block. Almost as negative, if not more negative than can kicks. So keep in mind your punishers and definitely block this and punish it. Don't let any wiring player just spam that on you. This is supposed to be a punisher, you know? Like if my opponent whiffs at any point, or if I sidestep and force them to whiff, then I'm supposed to be using back 3 as a wiring player, but I'm not supposed to be just throwing it out. Alright, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Alright, does anybody have any questions about Warang or about his strings or anything that they're not clear on punishment-wise before I move on to labbing another character? If so, let me know right now before I switch. While you guys do that, roll me a cigarette and smoke one real quick. Nobody has any questions at all? No, I'm good here. Thanks, man. Good stuff. Yeah, no problem, Dean. I just want to make sure that you guys don't, you know, go up like, you know, whether you're in the green ranks, the yellow ranks, the orange ranks. It doesn't matter what rank you are. If you don't know the matchup, you can get hurt pretty bad by a lot of stuff that you didn't know was punishable. That could have helped you. So, you know, that's why you guys should, you know, ask any questions or something if you have any, because I don't, if I can play the character or if I know the character, I will definitely help you figure out how to punish it, what your punishes are, depending on what character you play, or just how bad the move is. And that's if I play the character, you know, because I want to try and help you guys. That way, when you go to rank or when you go to player match, you don't have to, you know, be stranded out there wondering like, well, how the fuck do I punish this? And then you go to practice mode and you're just confused. Jamal, I might be hopping back on Kazuya. Hey, dude, it's whatever. I feel like personally, Kazuya and Eddie are your mains. Those are the two characters that suit you the best. So you have your high-level technical Mishima, and then you have your Eddie. Both are really good characters, and you're really good at playing them. So I don't think that you should switch mains. I think that you should just look at both of those characters as your mains and play them equally. Whatever's fun for you, bro. New Blitz, I like Kazuya. Yeah, Kazuya's a good character. And dude, thanks. Yeah, no problem, dude. But nobody has any questions, and I'm gonna move on to another character. Actually, give me like a few seconds because I need to use the restroom real quick. Alright. Oh yeah, New Blintz, you sent me a friend request. Let me accept that real quick. Alright, I wanted to learn how to punish Lily a little bit better. So, I think I'm gonna do it with Lee, because most of my punishers for Lily are consistent. So, I'm gonna definitely figure out what to do against Lily as Lee. Like a lot of the time, with Warang, I definitely know my matchup against Lily, like what I should be doing, where I should be sidestepping, what my punishers are. But I'm pretty sure everybody knows that feeling, like when you pick up a new character, or you just feel like playing another character for the fun of it, you go up against a character that you know really well, that you've been punishing consistently, but with this new character, you can't figure out their matchup against them. So I want to know what Lily has exactly. So let's see here. What's this? I definitely saw that my last Lily matchup against when I played Lee. Alright, so it's not -12. Alright, so I can while standing 3-3 it, but it's probably better if I low parry. For style, do up 3 at the end to avoid the kick. Up 3. Oh, that. Oh, wait, she's weak to backdashing? Wow, I didn't know that. Okay. I actually didn't know at all that Lily was weak to backdashing. Okay, nice, nice. I like that. Alright, what's this? Oh! That is plus. I should not press a button. I can obviously tell that's plus. I can't even do anything during that animation. But when she jabs, I can duck the jabs. The 2 jabs are high, but that's... You can sidestep the 3rd hit both directions. Okay. Okay. Either way, it puts her in back turn. I actually did a Lily Lab earlier today with Lee too. Nice. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. So she has a second version of both strings? Okay. So I have to, while standing 3-3 that low or low parry it. I'll have to keep that in mind. But now that I know that she has 2 versions of it, I'll have to beware. Alright, what's this? Oh! I always thought that move was safe. Hey Dark, you know about Lee's 50-50 with this punch parry? I know about it, but I could never pull it off. You can punch parry the last hit after you block the first one. Why? Why what, Brandon? Couldn't you pull it off? Oh, why couldn't you pull it off? Okay, I see what you're saying. Because Lee's punch parry is very weird. Like, for him, his punch parry is just really weird. It has a really weird hitbox. It's very specific. It's the same as Jin's punch parry or Warang's punch parry. I have to know the string and recognize the string and be very familiar with the string for me to punch parry it. That's why I can't pull it off, because I'm not familiar with this string. Oh, you got it, but his 50-50 is 2-2-3 if they hold back, and forward 3-3-3-3-3 if they hold down back. Okay, I see what you're saying. How to download Tekken 7 in Android? Surya Prabhu? What do you mean? Are you talking about the T7 Chicken app? Please help me. Yeah, because if you're talking about, because I don't know about Tekken Mobile, but if you're talking about the T7 Chicken app where all the frame data is there and it helps you get used to your punishers better and that type of stuff, all you have to do is go to the Google Play Store. If it's Android, go to Google Play Store, look up T7 Chicken, T7 space chicken, and the app should pop up. It should be of a chicken symbol with Kazuya's gloves on, and you can download it for free. The app gets regular updates according to the characters coming out. And the app is always behind because it does come from PC. Alright. So yeah, BN, I'll definitely keep that in mind. Okay, so I can't 14 frame punish it. Surya Prabhu. Hi. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Today is a lab day, so I'm labbing out I'm labbing out some characters that I have a shaky matchup with in the lab, while also helping people in the stream figure out what they can do against certain characters that I play. Alright, so I know that move is 10 frameable. I have to keep that in mind. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so this is her canceled. I know this has to be safe. Yeah, that has to be safe. Oh! Oh, okay, so I can duck it? And I can instantly, while standing punish. Okay, okay. I'll have to remember that. Alright, 3, 2, 3. What is that? Okay, yeah, I get beat by that move a lot, actually. Isn't that the one that's hard knockdown? Beautiful. Nice while standing 2, 3. Thanks. Okay. Okay, so the string isn't even guaranteed if I get caught ducking. You can sidestep the second or third hit. This guy never seen Bruce Almighty, LOL. I don't know who that is. Oh. I think I'm better off ducking that. Like, yeah, I can sidestep it, but I think I'm better off ducking it. And the reason why is because, the reason why I think I'm better off ducking it is just because sidestepping, especially online, is very tricky, especially if you're playing on pad. And don't get me wrong, like, in my opinion, pad is perfect for me, but knowing the limitations of what controller you're using is very useful. And if you're playing online, a 3 or 4 bar connection, sidestepping, you'd have to input that shit very early. As to where if I was playing on stick, I could input my sidestep immediately, but I'd have to input my sidestep early online. And it tracks to her left. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I think I'm just better off ducking that move. What is this? Ooh! Ooh! I hate that move so much. Cannot be 12 framed, can only be 10 framed. And it lacks range. Can I sidestep it? Oh, and it lacks tracking. Okay, so I can sidestep it. Yeah, the acid rain is difficult. Yeah, let me practice that too. There we go. Hey, what's up, Akon? The timing for Acid Rain is a little different when you're doing it out of block stun. It's tricky. Yeah, I get that. But yeah, nothing much, Akon. Just labbing a few characters out that I don't know the matchup with when it comes to Lee. Maybe tomorrow. Right now, tonight is a labbing session. I'm really too tired right now to even think about playing player match. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be hooking up with my boy Brandon online for some player matches. We'll definitely get you in the lobby with us. It'll be a 3-man lobby. We can I can run a set with both of y'all, or I could just run a set with him sometime and then run a set with you. But does tomorrow sound good? Because I'm gonna be on tomorrow. I ain't got shit to do. Alright, there we go. So anyway, next move. Ooh. I need help clearing my mind anyways. What's going on, buddy? You really want to talk about it on stream? Man, my streams are open and I'm one of the chillest niggas you know. Well, you don't know me, but that's aside the point. I'm still a chill ass nigga, so open ass stream, open conversation. As long as it's nothing perverted, I don't care. Ah, there we go. Yeah, doing it out of block stun is weird. I have a crush on this girl and I'm not sure how to go about it. Nails down the muscle memory so you do think about it. So you don't think about it. Okay, so the end. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna be practicing Acid Rain every day until I get the muscle memory down for it, like I do electrics. And Akun, have you tried actually like just straight up talking to her? Like, have you just walked up to her and sparked a conversation or anything, or is this just a chick that you have a crush on? Can't sidestep and it's safe. Alright. I'll keep that in mind. But that means that she passes her turn after that. Oh, I've known her for 2 years and I know her pretty well. Trust me, I'm not a horny toad, my guy. Oh no, it's not that. It's not that. I mean, you're a person. You're gonna have a crush on another human being. It doesn't matter if you're horny or not. But I mean, a lot of guys, they just have a crush on some random girl or something, and they don't think to just walk up to the girl and ask her. I mean, that's how it was for me. Like, I had a crush on a chick, didn't know how to go about it, so I just asked her out. Been a long ass relationship ever since. I'd say like just text her and ask her out on a date, or ask her if she's interested in dating anybody. I mean, with either question, you can't go wrong. If you find out that she's interested in dating someone that's not you, at least you don't feel embarrassed for asking her out, or for planning to ask her out. And if you go with just walking up to her and asking her out, or texting her to hang out or go on a date or something and talk to her, then you'll find out that way too. I mean, either way, the worst that she can say is no. Keep that in mind. The worst that anybody can say is no. So when you really think about it, there's nothing to really be shy about. And trust me, I've been in your position before. But I thought the same thing that I'm telling you now, which the worst you can say is no. So I might as well ask. You never know unless you try. Anyway, this move is sidesteppable. I feel as if texting is kind of wrong. Plus, I'd feel better if it's in person. Okay, well then do it in person. When you see her again, or you could just text her and say, hey, can we hang out? I want to talk to you. You know, you go with that option. If she say, yeah, y'all go to hang out or something, or you just walk up to her randomly and talk to her. You just tell her, like, you interested in dating anybody, or, you know, or just ask her if she wants to go out with you. You never know. And since you've known her for 2 years, you know that she's probably single. Can't crush that. So yeah, I have to sidestep. The method is irrelevant to the point. Yeah, true. Can I sidestep? What the fuck is a sidestep, bro? She is single, and the guy she was saving herself for turned out to be a dick. All right, well, you know all the facts. So the method about going about it is irrelevant. But the whole point is, ask her out anyway, because you never know unless you try. Now, if this so-called dude turned out to be a dick, and if this was like recent, like I'd say within like a week or two ago, she might say no, but you never know unless you try. So I'd say go ahead and just try. I mean, you have the chance right now, and I'd say you better take it before she ends up getting with somebody else. Because that's how the dating world is. Like, you'll you know, be shy about asking somebody out. Okay, yeah, it's 2 months ago. Then yeah, you got a pretty decent chance now. Then she probably over that shit. But you know, that's how the dating world is. You shy about asking somebody out. You don't ask them out. And the moment you think about asking them out, the moment that you work up the confidence to finally do it, they already with somebody and you lost your shot. So, you know, just like Brandon Kimlani said, just like Nike say, just do it, bro. Meanwhile, that move is sidesteppable and it has poor tracking, so. That's plus. I have to respect that. And it's a mid. Ooh. So if I was to sidestep that, I'd have to sidestep left and then immediately do forward 3 or forward 3-3-3. Yeah, it's safe. Alright, well, I know that I can sidestep that. Does that have any... Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, so it lacks all tracking. But you have to sidewalk it. You gonna be alright, Akon? He gonna be cool. I ain't worried about it. Then, shit, the minute he go out and ask that girl, she gonna be like, hell the fuck yes. I was just waiting on you to say shit. That's what she's gonna do. Monday lunch then. Hell yeah, bro. Just do it, man. And don't get nervous about it either. Like I don't care if your heart is beating 1,000,000,000 miles per second and it's about to fucking explode out your chest. I don't care if you feel like you about to vomit. That shit is regular. Just keep your cool, keep some self-control, and don't stutter too much. Some guys do that a lot. If you know you want it, you don't have anything to be really nervous about. Like I said, worst you can say is no. I have to instantly punish that. What the fuck? Okay, so apparently I can't do that. Whatever. The point is that it's sidesteppable. Yo, D, I was waiting for him to say he's gonna do it. Well, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it because if he don't, I'd kick his ass for not doing it. Ooh, wait, so all three versions of that string is safe? Okay, so I can set up a counter hit there. Well, now I have to do it. Yeah, you definitely have to do it. Look, you got the entire stream behind you on this, man. You ain't got nothing to be nervous about. I mean, you know, this could have been similar to low tier guy's stream or DSP's stream or somebody's stream, and everybody in the stream would just be like, man, fuck you, you ain't gonna get shit. But everybody in here is behind your back, bro. That should tell you, like, you got this, man. I wonder, can I whiff punish you? I can. Alright, enough practicing this move. I know it's sidesteppable and I know I can backdash. So it seems as though Lily has similar weaknesses to Warang, which is a weakness to backdashing. Okay, so that's 10 frameable. But it's not 12 frameable. That means that it has to be -10 or -11. This could be LTG stream. Is that what I just heard? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, I'm not saying this could be exactly his stream, but what I'm saying is that I could be, you know, a guy that's not chill at all, and everybody else in the stream could be a bunch of dickheads just like me. And they could be saying, well, nah, fuck that. You ain't gonna get anywhere. You ain't gonna do anything and all of that shit. But instead, you got the entire stream behind your back. You're in one of the chillest streams that I know of. Shit. And I'm not saying that to be arrogant either, because I'm a chill ass dude. Who wouldn't want to chill in my stream? I'll be having full-blown conversations with y'all like we a team up in here. Yeah, you see, now you feel all better. Okay. Brandon says squad. What is a side step? I'm just getting hit. Okay, there we go. There we go. So I can sidestep and launch it. Not that much damage, but it's sufficient. Alright, so what's this shit? I'm happy to know you, dude. I'm happy to know you too. I'm happy to know all of y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna head out, watch me some shows. Would love to hear how it goes. Let me know when you want to play, D. Just message me on Facebook or something. Yeah, I got you, Brandon. Alright, Akun, later, bro. I hope it goes well for you. I know it'll go well for you. And you have to admit, my misstep cancels on D-pad is peachy. Alright, Dean. See you. Have a good one. And again, if any of y'all, you know, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, but if any of y'all have any questions about the lab, what y'all should do, all of that other stuff, just let me know. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna close out this stream for the night anyway. Everybody got something out of it. We all had a good talk. We got some good labbing time in. So yeah, I'll see y'all. Oh, I'm staying, but I was saying bye to Brandon. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess y'all all was saying bye to Brandon. I'm weak. I was about to say. Well, never mind. No, I'm weak. I thought y'all was just saying goodbye in general. Like everybody was just gonna head out and do their own thing. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, shit. Who do I want to lab out next? I don't think I struggle that hard really against many people, like many characters anyway. Gigas is a rarity. I rarely see him, but I know my matchups against him. Feng Wei, rarity. Know my matchups against him. Oh yeah, I'm still in this godforsaken party. Oh well. I don't know. I don't have any problems with that many characters. Bro, I kind of feel bad right now. Why do you feel bad? I accidentally rage quit. How do you accidentally rage quit? You just close Zap or something? This one against someone who shot me at the end with no ed. Nice. That's an accomplishment in itself. Escaping a no ed killer? Shit. Especially if you get hit. That shit is annoying. I always thought Law was weird. I've yet to practice my fucking Dragon Stance cancels with Law. Which I'm gonna need to do if I want to play the character eventually. I was going against a spamming Anna, and so she got me so mad that I accidentally pressed the eject button. What the I'm weak. Well shit, oh well. Oh, want to set up a party? Yeah, I don't mind. Shit, that should have me rolling. Send me an invite instead. Just go ahead and do that. I thought you already had me at. Okay, yeah, there we go. I was about to say, you already got me on your friends list. Shit was funny. Spamming Anna player.
What's good?
What's good?
Really, Paul?
Oh, and if you're wondering, that's my sister.
Shut up! Get you, Nick. Nick, you're new.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's my current situation.
That shit had me rolling.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe I should be blue and white. Let me put blue and white.
Hey, Dean, you know something? Since this is your first Tekken, you didn't know, but like before they implemented the new screw or the new bound effect for this Tekken, Law's bread and butter combo was like that. Like that was the old bound. So he would do this, and then that, get the bound, and then do that. Like that was his bread and butter combo in the older Tekkens. That shit was lit.
Nah, but see, now we got wall bouncing too. They might as well bring back the bounds.
They really should.
I mean, but then again, they're gonna have to either make a Tekken Tag Tournament 3 DLC, or they're just gonna have to try to make the customization better afterwards. Or I don't know, because I don't know what Harada's like budget is like or anything.
I want to know why they don't have many customization options for the male characters on this game, because the females, they got everything, they cool, but the males, they don't have shit. Unless you're Leo.
Yeah, Leo got the best of both worlds. You can just admit that. Ooh. Well, honestly, I don't know. Oh, no, because Tekken 7 came out around the time where, like, in Japan, all these perverted hentai-like games were coming out. So that's probably why the females got favored. What's up, Canard?
Stop rage quitting.
I knew he was gonna say something.
Hey, nah, but it was an accidental rage quit. It was a legit accident.
Now you know you got a line for rage quitting against Anna of all people.
No, see, oh my god, I'm not even gonna try to explain myself to you because you don't listen.
Now you know you should. Now you know you shouldn't be out here rage quitting.
I know, I'm not purposely rage quitting, but go ahead, call it what you will.
I mean, this ain't the first time you dashboarded to a Heihachi, so.
Oh, I have never dashboarded to a Heihachi. I have never dashboarded.
Yes, you have. You did it.
No,
yes, you have.
No, when? Explain yourself.
You did it like days ago. You were dashboarding out here.
Days ago? Dude, I haven't played Tekken in 2 weeks.
That's a damn lie. You were playing the other day.
Wait a minute, how the hell you gonna tell someone not to quit a game and you dashboarding out here?
I'm not dashboarding. Oh my god. Do you see what I have to deal with now? I got to deal with these people now. Oh my god.
This is these people, sir.
Raven, you know exactly what
I don't want to.
Especially you, Raven. Especially you with your
me. Why are you saying me out?
You.
Hold up.
Because you're the cleanest coon of all, my guy.
That is such bullshit, sir. I am not a coon.
Oh yeah, you are.
All I'm saying,
oh yeah, you are.
All I'm saying, no, Anaconda, is you out here dashboarding. I mean,
I'm not dashboarding on nobody. I'm not dashboarding on nobody.
Your gen ain't as good as you say it is no more.
Oh, excuse you, Canard. My gen is solid. All right, I don't know what you talking about.
Shit, last time I saw you was struggling in the gen mirror, man. I'm just trying to see, is you alright?
God.
Do we need to practice to help you? Do I need to help you out?
You ain't gonna help me out with anything. I'm good.
I mean, I can help you be a better killer at Dead by Daylight. You can be better at Black Ops.
No, I'm good. Okay, first off, screw Black Ops.
Those are fighting words.
Second thing.
I see how it is.
Black Ops sucks.
Which one?
All of them.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, the DeLorean, like when it comes to
No, I played them for fun to see what they're like, but each and every time I play them, they're trash.
Black Ops 3 don't suck,
There's
though.
always something broken. There's always a glitch that somebody
No, you just garbage. That's all it is.
Tekken broken.
Ooh, the hitboxes, what a
How is
hitbox.
Tekken broken?
What a hit box.
This nigga just said how Tekken broken.
It is a no. You shut up. It is a broken
Making me,
game,
boy.
bro.
What you
No,
gonna do?
not.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do jack
I mean,
shit.
last time I saw Anaconda, he was struggling and he lost to my geese Howard. Damn.
No, oh my god, dude, that was literally 2 months ago. 2 months ago.
That was not
That
2
was
months
2
ago.
Yeah, okay, okay.
It was
1
more
month
like 2 weeks, but not 2 months.
No, it was not 2 weeks. Oh my god.
Well, yes, it
It was
was.
very
These
recent.
Dragon Stance cancels.
No,
are
it
hard
was
as
not
shit.
very recent.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was not.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
a lot
clearly
of
this
fairly
man is
easy to
in now.
use.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm not
god.
talking about the river.
I'm not trying to
I'm gonna
argue
get
with
some
you.
Heihachi practice in. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm trying to get some geese Howard practice in, boy.
Eliza over Geese any day.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
I'm just
my
saying.
God.
I'm just saying because she's Bae.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that, and you're entitled to your own opinion. But the
I
fact that you're
am.
just going down, yeah, but no, the fact that you're just going downright say, Eliza over Geese Howard, you're just.
I'll take Eliza over
Those
Geese.
geese.
No, Mike, I'm not even gonna try to. Ugh. I
Look,
can't-
It's,
Look, I'm just
game.
saying. I'm just saying she's a vampire whose boobs can get bigger from sucking blood, which is fucking awesome. And then she has the
Ooh.
nerve to want to sleep all damn day long. What do y'all don't want a girl like that that can just sleep all damn day long? Shit, when she wake up, you guys can fucking, she can go back to sleep. And she's a vampire, so she doesn't need that much food.
I mean, that is true.
Okay, no, but see, who would you rather have, her or Lucky Chloe? Because Lucky Chloe don't age.
Lucky Chloe would annoy the shit out of me.
You ever have Eliza or Lucky Chloe? Definitely
Lucky
Eliza.
Chloe would annoy the shit out of me, and she doesn't have anything that is
Exactly.
useful to me.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Because she would annoy the fuck out of me.
Okay, let's look at all the downsides. She don't got a chest. She has no ass. She's perky. She's perked up as if she's been on drugs all damn day long, like a fucking cheerleader. And you'd have to sit next to that shit. And you have to sit next to that shit every day. Be real. Would you want that shit now?
That bitch got an ass like Miley Cyrus. Fuck that hoe.
Well, I'd take Eliza. I'd take Eliza over that
Lucky
bitch.
Chloe?
Yeah,
Lucky
Lucky
Chloe
Chloe ain't got no ass
Lucky
now.
Chloe ain't
No,
got
Lucky Chloe ain't got nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Alright, hold on, no. See, now this is a true battle of the basement. Hold on, no. Everybody be quiet. This is the next one. Alright, so Anna, Eliza, or who was the freaking, or Katarina?
Katarina.
Bandwagons. Y'all two are bandwagons for Katarina.
Man, boy, Katarina, that sexy Brazilian Spanish. Oh my lord.
Yeah, she's fine as fuck. Got ass.
Alright, what about you,
got
Martin?
titties. Yeah.
Martin. Oh my god, where is this dude?
Oh, he practicing with Heihachi.
Oh,
A real character.
Exactly.
Oh my god, he ain't no real character. Heihachi is
Man, Heihachi's an honest machine.
He is not an honest machine.
He is an honest machine.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
How is he an honest Mishima? Explain yourself.
Because he okay. So let's look at it like this, right? Heihachi, unlike Devil Jin, doesn't have that many panic options, and yeah, he does have a few gimmicks that he can rely on. But you look at that nigga at high level, he can't really rely on over half of that shit to get him by. You know how many times I've been caught just doing back 3+4? That's like honestly. I'd say Heihachi over Devil Jin because Devil Jin is annoying. You can play him whatever. You can play that nigga however you want. He has every tool in the game. This nigga has the most annoying panic options ever.
Exactly.
Heihachi is honest as shit.
No, he is not. But you know what? I'm gonna leave y'all to your opinion. Y'all can go ahead.
And then I mean, you can play Devil Jin however you want. Just defensively, you can just sit there and block all day and do the same fucking stream.
No, but see, therefore, no, like because Devil Jin's much more versatile character, then he should.
Versatile is an understatement.
Devil Jin. Nah. Devil Jin basically has something for everything. literally anything. So,
My point exactly. How is that honest?
Exactly.
That's broken. You run into characters
That's
like
not
that. You run into characters like that in any fighting game, and that shit is broken. Look at
Like
Gordo.
motherfuckers who
Look
complain
at
about Lars.
right. Like no, just no, no. You're not gonna win this one.
Like, yeah, like Lars is an offensive character if you want to believe it or not. Like, if you check his frames, I mean, shit, he ain't got shit that barely safe, and if he can't get nothing going on offense, then you pretty much fucked.
Okay.
I can't get the triple electric combos.
I'm gonna admit, ever since season 2, Devil Jin has been pretty broken, but nobody really knows his broken string.
Devil Jin's been broken since the beginning of time. What do you mean?
That nigga. Okay. What Mishima have you ever known to have an unforeseeable hell sweep that launches?
Oh yeah, okay. Now that when you
give me a counterpoint for that one, because Devil Jin's Hell Sweep, it launches on the first hit. It's an unforeseeable low, and you have to know that they're gonna do that shit. You have to know that they're gonna do that shit to come out. That shit comes out fast as shit. No thanks. That character is not fair. That character is cheap. And in season 2, I'm glad that when season 2 came out, they nerfed it by saying that he has to be closer to you to actually combo off of it. Because in season 1, that was his go-to launcher. Every Devil Jin, that was his panic option. Like, I'ma just hell sweep you. Oh, I'm in your face, hell sweep. I'm far away, hell sweep. Doesn't matter because I get a combo off of it.
What?
Yeah, but I mean, even now, it's still pretty broken because no matter what, you can hell sweep into a combo, into the ground or into the walls, any kind of wall stage in your
right. And okay, so unforeseeable hell sweep check because he's a Mishima and he has an electric. That means that he has a +5 frame advantage when that shit hits you on block. Check. And this nigga has some of the best whip punishers in the game. Check. And he has a launching panic option if you're pressing too many buttons or if you're just trying to pressure him. And he can literally just sit there and look at you all day and say, okay, I'm gonna wait until you do something. Oh, you're not gonna do anything? Hell sweep.
But see, those are like the trash, timid freaking Devil Jin players.
And they make it up to Genbu or every platform, whether it's PS4, PC, or Xbox.
Wait a second. How?
And if they trash, then what are you, Anaconda?
Literally, main man Sweet said, if you want to make it to fucking Genbu or Red Rank with Devil Jin, all you have to do is Hell Sweep and learn that his down forward one is abusable.
It's just
like he's literally ugly when it comes to pressure and ugly when it comes to defense. You can't win.
Bro, this bull got.
But yeah, I see what y'all saying.
Exactly, that nigga's top tier character, and people only play him because he's top tier. It's not because they like him; it's because they can abuse his shit. Like, come on now.
Right.
Nowadays in fighting games, ain't nobody playing a character that they truly like. They just want to be a fucking tier whore. You seen why everybody was over there doing that shit with Dragunov? His shit was easy to abuse. That's why I say fuck him.
Yeah, okay, I see what y'all mean now.
Right, Dragunov came into season 2 with the nerf. They nerfed his down 2 and said, "Oh, yeah, now you're the one at a disadvantage." They nerfed his down 2 for sure, though.
Yeah, they did nerf that, but Dragunov still needs to get the nerf hammer. He needs to get the nerf hammer that Xiao Yu did. Then we'll be fine.
No. Nerf hammer. They gave him the nerf hammer hard because he went down the tier list. Like what nerfing his down 2 did was like when they nerfed it, they just completely nerfed that shit. They made that shit unusable. Now if he hits you on hit with down 2, you can press any button and beat him out because it puts him in full crouch and leaves you in standing.
Okay, but yeah, the thing is though, the tier list is 100% opinion based. It's like I can't even explain how twisted it is. So I don't really go
when
off
it comes to
it actually
when it comes to Dragunov being low tier and bottom tier, that's correct.
Okay, well, Kanar, quick question. Do you think Bandai actually spends time playing their games to see who's broken, who's not broken, what each and every person can do?
Yes, they have to jump in the game because they link these videos to these broken combos.
No, all that Bandai does is they
Nigga,
make
how
the
do you
game.
think Lars 12 frame punish got nerfed?
Okay, well,
That
okay,
shit
yeah,
got
I
put on
understand
YouTube
this.
and Twitter. They jumped in to see for themselves to see if it was actually OP.
No,
They saw that
oh
shit
my
was
God.
OP and got it the fuck up out of there. It's simple as that.
Okay.
I mean, on the brighter side though, like on like a lighter note, when Harada buffed that his fucking 12 frame though, that shit was busted. That nigga did shoot up a list and he was busted as shit. You saw him at every tournament, and actually for once since Tekken Tag 2, for once Lars legit won tournaments by himself. Just because of that broken ass buff, and then Harada comes out a month later and says, "Nah, the Nerf hammer is coming to them nuts, boy. You're getting castrated today."
Hold
Now, see,
on.
yeah, this is why I don't like
That
when it
12
comes
frame
to.
punish was balanced.
No, that's what.
True.
No,
It wasn't completely balanced.
it was
pretty
busted.
okay.
It was busted
It was
because
not busted. It was not busted.
because every time he 12 framed somebody, he got a full launch. Like if your execution was on point, that nigga could launch you off of his 12 frame. Who launches off of a 12 frame?
I mean, it's Lars. We are now impossible.
I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of respect goes to Lars players because Lars is a very technical and hard character. But that nigga does not need a 12 frame that he can launch niggas off of. What was his name? Tendo XI. Look up Tendo XI on YouTube. Yeah, look up Tendo XI on YouTube. The video title is Lars Ascension. This nigga abused this 12 frame, launched everybody who came into his path, and was able to get the mighty ruler in less than a fucking day. You know that shit was broken because he went from Genbu to mighty ruler in a day and made a video about it a day later. Mayman Swing was like, I'm pretty sure Tendo XI is happy that Lars got that buff, but any moment now, Harada's gonna bring out the nerve hammer to Lars's nutsack. Like, that was just a no.
Quick question. Do y'all know what the update was about though that we got?
It was it was an optimization patch and a few bug fixes.
Oh, okay.
I play with all the Nerf characters. I always play the underpowered characters. Play Kazuya, play
And
Lars,
yet you won't play Xiaoyu, and yet you won't play
play
Xiaoyu.
Wraith,
You don't play
Freddy.
Xiaoyu. You don't play Xiaoyu.
Xiaoyu isn't she's not underpowered. What the fuck are you
Yeah,
talking
she
about?
is underpowered, dude. She got the Nerf hammer. What are you talking
Xiaoyu
about?
can launch you.
okay,
If
well,
she launches you, the game
okay,
is
Everybody
over.
can
In
launch
Xiaoyu's
you, Kennard.
defense, though-
Everybody can launch.
Okay, well, in defense of the Nerf hammer, in season 1, Xiaoyu was a little bit stupid. I'm not saying she was broken or nothing like that, but she was stupid because people were playing her as an offensive character and she's a defensive character only. So with the season 2 update, all they did was made her back to a defensive character. Because like she's not supposed to be going in, she's not supposed to be doing Cali rolls in your face, back turn standards in your face. She's not supposed to be doing AOP in your face. She's not supposed to be aggressive. She's literally just supposed to stick to poking you out and being defensive and whiff punishing you. That's what her down forward 2-1 is. It's to whiff punish.
Said to be Xiaoyu, you can't hit her first.
Right. Like the go-to thing in the older Tekkens was you have to turtle her because she's going to turtle you. That's how much of a defensive character she was. I mean, Kazuya is the ultimate defensive character, and even he doesn't have that type of game plan with all of his matchups. But that was the matchup for every character versus Xiaoyu. So they just decided to say, okay, well, we're going to nerf her. That way she goes back to being played defensively, like it was supposed to be.
And the thing that pisses me off with Xiaoyu, it don't matter which one of her launches launch you. Now there are characters who launch you and then do some damage, but then this bitch launch you and like 75% of your fucking health is gone.
No, that's Lucky Chloe, my guy. You got your characters mixed
No,
up.
that's not Lucky
That's
Chloe.
Lucky
That
Chloe.
fucking
That's
Shaw
Lucky
Yu. What are
Chloe.
you talking about? Have you fought against
it's
Saiyaman
Lucky
Shaw
Chloe.
Yu?
Okay, no offense to Saiyaman, but Saiyaman Xiaoyu isn't like that. He actually tries to...
Yes, it is.
No,
What?
it is not. No, it's not. No, okay, I'm not.
I done fought against this nigga plenty of times, way too many fucking times. How are you gonna tell me how this man Shaw Yu plays? When he launch you, your health is fucking gone.
It is.
Lars can't even do shit like that. Unless it's on like wall carrying shit.
I mean, serious. There were times where you could have a full bar. If you mess around and don't finish it off, he will kill you immediately.
And the only character I know who can launch you mid-screen and still do a lot of fucking damage like Shaw Yu is Oscar.
I mean, because that's just Asuka. Asuka's just like, not an all-around character, but she's just stupid right now. In Season 2, she's just stupid.
They overbuffed her.
Kazuya don't get a buff.
Kazuya got a buff. Kazuya got a buff.
He did?
Kazuya ain't
Yeah,
got that many moves to work with.
yeah, he doesn't have that many tools to work with, but they gave him a pretty decent ass buff. Like, okay, so they made it so that his down forward 1-2 now hard splats back facing up, meaning that he gets a guaranteed forward 4-in, which is really good for his mix up. And I tried it out in player match. I went on a 30 win streak from Destroyer to Revered Rulers in player match, from Destroyer to Revered Rulers, because I kept wave dashing into down forward 1-2. This shit is funny, but that was his buff, and it made him a lot more optimized in terms of aggressive gameplay. Like, he's still a defensive character, but he does have actual offensive options now.
Yeah,
and he has legit mix-ups.
And guess who mains him? Me. And it's always me who's maining the fucking characters who ain't got shit to work with. Unfortunately.
Sure. But you won't main Dragunov. Bet you won't main
I main Geese Howard. That's all I need.
Nah, okay, but still though, since Dragunov got that nerf hammer, what, you gonna main him?
The fuck I'm gonna main Dragunov for? I haven't liked him since I first saw him in Tekken, period. I don't fuck with him. He's not a hard character. What are you talking about?
Dang, okay.
So my mains are Lars, Geese Howard, Bob, and Kazuya. And now for female mains, the only female mains I have is Nina and Katarina. But I haven't played them in a while, so they don't count right now. I just have 4 mains.
I wonder what other pressure tools does Heihachi have aside from forward 4?
You said what?
So I'm wondering what other pressure tools does Heihachi have aside from forward 4? I know he got down forward 1-1.
Oh, his forward 4-2 is pretty good. For Heihachi?
That shit is stupid. Now, they should have not gave him that in season 2. That shit is fucking stupid.
Hey, you asked, my guy. You asked.
No. It's because I went up against a Heihachi player a few days ago, and every chance he got, forward 2, and I couldn't do anything because the shit was so fucking safe. I'm just sitting here looking at this nigga like, is this all you're gonna do? I had to start sidestepping him just to get around that shit. That shit annoyed me. Like, they should not have gave him that.
With that uppercut?
No, but still, they upgraded. They not gave the tracking, but like they made it better as far as tracking goes. Because why? Why forward 2? Why?
Listen.
Okay, so that's his
So,
wall under 1-2 back one or 1-2 or back no 1 back 2-1.
Oh,
Okay.
so not Negan. Kennard, are you gonna give Negan a try when he comes out?
I ain't even seen gameplay of that man.
Oh, I know, but still, when he comes out, are you gonna give him
It
a try?
depends on how he plays.
Okay.
Cause I'm probably I'm still trying to learn geese and Lars right now.
That's a combo that I need to.
Huh?
Okay, just go. Oh, okay.
I don't know why I keep doing that. It's just muscle memory at this point.
I don't care if I die.
Hey Hachi the goat.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hey Hachi the
I don't know
goat.
what you're laughing at.
I don't know what you're laughing at.
Hey Hachi the
What's so
goat.
funny?
Okay, you can stop now. You can stop now.
I'm just saying he's a goat, bro.
Yeah.
He is.
Oh god, my heart.
Shit, we out here playing honest characters. Hey, Hachi, Rafe, Freddy.
Right? That will not hit. Alright, I'll try something different.
I'm gonna keep visiting the Shrine of Secrets until I find the nurse calling.
Yeah, you don't want to play her to get her shit. She's way too hard.
Yeah, I didn't even know that the Shrine of Secrets. I thought when you bought one of them, they would just let you keep it temporarily. I didn't know that you would get it permanently.
Oh no. When you buy a perk in the Shrine of Secrets, it's available for all of your characters permanently. You just have to get it on their blood web, which it should pop up on the next blood web if your character is maxed out.
Alright, so I'm gonna see.
I feel like I should.
Oh, once I get nurses calling and Hex Horn for Freddy, I'm gonna fuck these survivors over, bastards.
Hey. You good, Kennard? Or you good, my guy?
No, because they keep on trying to fucking loot me with Freddy, and it's like I'm sitting here like, bro, if I was playing Rafe, y'all know y'all wouldn't be doing this shit, right? And then I didn't even know that I had to hang that many people just to get a serum to get the Rafe costume, so now I done missed out on that shit.
Yeah, the events are very unfair to the killers. You should have saw the Chinese New Year event. That shit was hectic. And I still didn't get my fucking Huntress mask. I'm so mad.
I'm sitting there like, hang 6 people for a serum. What the
you know
fuck
what?
do you
Hold
think
on.
this is?
So you Kennard, you free tomorrow?
Why?
Because I want to play Dead by Daylight with you too.
Yeah.
All right. Jesus. Asking me questions.
I was finna buy the clown because I was gonna buy him, and then what happens? Sale runs out.
Don't buy the clown.
Man, the clown is perfect for ending people who want to fucking abuse the palette.
I understand that, but that's basically the only thing he's good for. He's literally.
That's the only thing I need, because once I catch him, their ass is getting count.
Oh my god. But of course you have
I don't care. I count with strategy. You know, when I slam somebody on the hook, I'm gonna throw grenades all over the generators and count their ass.
You camp with strategy. All right.
I do.
Alright. Camping with Yeah, that means dirty.
Call me a capper. I'm proud to say I play Dirty and Dead by Daylight. I always didn't play this way, but they want to do that. So hey,
I'm not gonna judge you. Everybody has their own way about how they play the game.
DeLorean keeps it fair, and I fucks with him for that.
Hold on, DeLorean, do you judge spammers?
What do you mean by spamming?
Like, basically, they want to press the same 2 to 3 buttons over and over and over.
Ain't that what you do with Noctis?
No! Don't try to get me started with Noctis. Don't try to get me started with Noctis.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, I did try to come to you for a good knock.
You use auto combos.
No, I don't. Hold up. How do you auto combo with Noctis, my guy? Please explain yourself.
You fucking press L1 and do the square. You know, you be doing that shit all the time.
No, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't know what you're talking about, Bernard.
Yeah, you do.
No, I really don't. Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, but long story short, I couldn't buy the fucking killer because they wasn't on sale no more, so I bought Battlefield 1. So now I'm gonna be riding around on horses shooting people.
Dang. End with a stalemate.
Fire up is a teachable perk. Hey.
All perks in the game are teachable for survivor and killer. So killer perks are teachables for all killers. Survivor perks are teachables for all survivors.
I just figured out today that that's how Hex and No One Escapes Death works. I thought when the exit gate, like the door was open when you open it completely, that's when it kicked in. I didn't know that you had to put your hand on the handle thing and try to power it up and it'll work.
Oh, no. The way No One Escapes Death work is the minute the last generator gets finished, like the minute the last generator in the session gets done, that's the minute the Hex activates and you get the one-shot people. That's why I hate the fact that they decided to buff it and say that it one-shots at every fucking tier. That shit is annoying.
Oh yeah, I'm using that with Bitter Murmur.
You might as well abuse the fuck out that shit. That way somebody can complain about it and get it nerfed. That shit is annoying.
No, I'll be honest, to a degree, it's fair, especially for them fucking Claudettes. Oh, self-care abusing ass. Abuse this. Get your ass here with this nowhere to get hooked.
I'll have to put some more time in the Heihachi tomorrow. That nigga's starting to irritate me.
How was Heihachi irritating? I thought he was an honest character.
Oh, he is an honest character, but every Machina is irritating when you're practicing with them.
Yeah.
Every honest character is irritating because you gotta practice with them the honest way and figure them out and try to find a way to get past the bullshit. The bullshit that the people who fucking play law. Bastards.
Shit, did you see Main Man Sweet play Noctis? He got Noctis from Mighty Ruler to Raijin using only 2 moves, which was down back 2 and down back 1+2.
Come on. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
No. Main Man Sweet legit. He legit cheesed his way through every ranking known to man by doing those 2 moves.
Easy combos, easy mix-ups.
And that's why I wanted it to learn Noctis from Anaconda, but I ended up having to do it myself.
Oh, but Raven, trust me, you still don't know Noctis.
Oh, I mean, I know I still have work to do with Noctis, but I mean, I'm a little comfortable.
Nigga, you don't even know Noctis.
Oh yes, I do. Oh yes, I do.
Launching somebody into the air and pressing triangle all day does not mean you know knockers.
It's not. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't argue with you. I cannot argue with you.
And don't act like you don't do that combo because I can pull up a clip right now and you doing that shit over and over again.
What? A
Fucking his
triangle
launch
combo?
and then hit his launch and then just pressing triangle over and over, and then back down triangle.
Here we go.
So cool.
Huh, she doesn't gain a lot of key, which is not a good thing. This is weird.
I'll have to admit,
The
despite
only time spamming will be okay is if you play Lars, but you can't abuse shit with them. So
How about I say, I don't know how anyone could spam with Lars though.
exactly. I don't see.
Up forward X, up forward X, up forward X, up forward X.
That's just highly fun. It can be somebody can easily hit you out of that shit or just block it. Like,
oh no. If you block it, you can kick him for that shit. That shit is -16, I think.
same with his up forward circle. I mean, not that up circle shit. Nah, don't even do that. I make the same mistakes I did every time I use that shit. It never fucking works. Not even the up forward X. That's why I gotta try something else.
That is such a weird input to do.
If I knew how to abuse something with Lars, I would, but I don't know.
I'd say just abuse the fact that that nigga can have you sitting in plus frames if your opponent doesn't like the side stuff.
If your opponent doesn't know how to sidestep, then you basically got the win. Because then you're playing somebody who's too stuck on Street Fighter and not enough on Tekken. So.
What is this plus frame moves?
Starting off, his orbital is a fucking plus frame itself. I've never known any character to have a plus frame orbital. Like Josie, she doesn't have a fucking plus frame orbital. Fucking Brian doesn't have a plus frame orbital. Warang doesn't have a plus frame orbital.
We get it.
No. Warang got everything he needs. He's probably the most broken character on the roster.
Wait, who's the most broken character?
How though?
Hold on. Who's the most broken character on the roster?
Warang? He said Warang. But Warang is just a mix-up character that a lot of people don't take the time to actually put matchup knowledge into a practice.
Warang is nothing but
We're talking about broken characters. You have to throw Eddie in there because anybody can.
Oh my god!
Nah, Eddie ain't broken. He just.
Are you
just
serious?
He
Eddie's not broken? Eddie's not broken? Dude, I can't touch him. I can't touch the guy.
Take it from a
Okay.
nigga who's
Wait a minute. Is that Anaconda?
Pause.
Anaconda? You said you can't touch Eddie?
Yeah, I cannot touch Eddie, my
Do
guy.
you main Jin?
Well, okay.
You main Jin, right?
Yeah, I main Jin, but by the time
You
I
mean you
figure
can't touch Eddie? The minute this nigga goes into relax stance, you better be ready to do back 2-1.
Hold on a second. Can we talk about that reaction first?
If anybody wins the matchup versus Eddie, it's Jin, because the minute Eddie goes into relax stance, you can just back 2-1 him and float him for a free combo. You of all people should not be. You of all people should not be having problems with Eddie.
Okay, no. See, the Eddies that I fight, though, I cannot touch. Oh my god. Don't get away from me. I can't touch. Y'all heard nothing. But,
I didn't fought.
yeah, we
I'll be
did.
honest. I didn't fought at least 30 different Eddie Gordo players. I see him every time, like, in the rank for the past 2 or 3 weeks now, and I've been beating all their ass. He's not broken. They just annoying.
That's literally all it is.
I guess. I guess.
Especially with that little breakdance and shit he do, and he trip you off your feet.
No.
Yeah, Eddie Gordo ain't broken. He annoying as fuck. Yeah, but broken. Well, other characters out there that pull some stupid shit and like Jack.
Oh, okay, yeah, that I can agree with you on. Cause oh my god,
Jack has. I was playing in practice mode with that man yesterday. He has some of the easiest combos, and the damage is ridiculous.
Okay, let me ask y'all this: who's the most hated character on the roster for you guys?
For me, in my opinion, you already know me. Fuck Dragon off. It's just that simple.
The most hated? Damn.
Yeah. Raven, you like everybody, so I don't even know.
Lucky Chloe, she's fucking annoying.
Lucky Chloe.
I mean, let me see who else. Really, her and
Katarina.
Kazumi.
What? Oh my god, you did not. You did not. Raven, think about what you're saying here, okay? Think about what you're saying.
I said Kazumi. I said Kazumi.
You said Kazumi, yeah. Do
Yeah.
you not know that Kazumi is my second main?
Kazumi's annoying as fuck. I know I said that she was cool.
She could be very spammy though, for real.
Yes, because I was fighting a Kazumi today who was just doing some of the same shit.
Just throwing the time. I mean, I run into some good Kazumi.
He wasn't even throwing a tiger, he was just throwing out a punch and then he just throw out the same tired ass string every time he punished my move. I'm like, it was the same string every time.
Yeah, I gotta admit there are some toxic Kazumis out there.
And he played Double Gen 2 and did the same shit. I was like, yeah, I'm done with this dude. He just one of the people who just don't know shit, but just block all day and then throw out his dumb ass string. So
When you do electrics without looking.
I'm rolling with Kazuya all the way.
Honestly, I'm being. Like, to be honest with you, Kazi is not a bad character.
Yeah, it's just the way that people try to abuse some of this
honestly
shit.
the way
In a way,
people play him that make him
he
seem bad.
probably can be a little dishonest because his hell sweeps, bro.
No, if you want to, Raven, if you want to talk about hell sweeps, then talk about Devil Jin. Talk about Devil Jin if you want to talk about hell sweeps.
I know. I only fought one double gen in rank.
Kazuya's hell sweep can be easily punished by Lars, easily.
Yeah, but
That shit is too easy.
Even that, I done fought a Kazuya who all he did was hell sweeps, and once I punished that with Katarina, he wanted to lay on the ground, so I ended up getting a free hit. I ended up winning the match like that.
Oh, just if you run into a spammy hell sweep Kazuya, just spam. Especially since you're Katarina, you got the most annoying tool in the game. Up, forward, 4-4.
Or just 4.
No. I say up, forward, 4-4 is the most annoying move because it looks like it's plus, but it's actually punishable, and people get away with doing it because a lot of people don't know that it's punishable. So a lot of Katarinas just be like, "Oh, you're not gonna abuse it? Up, forward, 4-4. Oh, you're gonna get up ducking? Up, forward, 4-4. Oh, you're gonna get up blocking? Up, forward, 4-4. And you're gonna press a button after the first hit contacts your block, and then you're gonna get hit, and you're gonna get launched, and then it's gonna repeat itself again." Katarinas like to do that, so you run into a Kazuya player that just decides to spam lows or spam a hell sweep. Just do up 4-4 to him.
Cheese my way out of green rank with Katarina.
I mean, you can, because obviously you can get yourself up to Raijin at this point by pressing 2 buttons. Sure, go ahead.
I mean, honestly, I should because I know some stuff with her, but if I could just shoot my way out.
I already made it to green ranks with Katarina before. Like that shit's easy, but I never went no further than that because I want to go down my time with Lars.
And then also with not just like I said that's another one that could be a very spammy character. I ran into one and they kept throwing the sword and stuff. I'm like, no, I'm going to kick the shit out of you, okay? I mean, I kicked the shit out of him with Warren because it's like it was at the point that I really wish I could have kicked his head off, but nah.
I fought some Warrens. he a cool character. It's just when people who have no knowledge of that nigga who just be throwing out circle all day, them the people that get on my damn nerves.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta. I mean, the one thing with Warang is he's really good with mix-ups. Like with his kicks, I mean, you can not, like, you don't see what's coming. It could be.
Thing is, when Warang is in that flamenco stance, he's free to hit.
Yeah, yeah, that's the one thing. He, so you have to try and get out of that stance quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the orange ranks, a lot of people try to just duck the minute they see me throw out 2 jabs. So the minute they go for a dick jab, I'm like, okay, I see how you're gonna play it now. Do it again. So I'll do 2 jabs and they block. The minute they duck, they get launched by the first 2 hits of Hunting Hawk. And I'm like, yeah, that's what you get for being dumb. Like, just because just because I can throw out high strings doesn't mean that you should duck every fucking time. It's just something that you do against against inexperienced Warring players who just decide that they're going to throw out a billion highs. That doesn't mean that you should be just doing the shit.
My dad got a freaking bag of multiple different kinds of Kit Kats. What is up with that? Hold on, is this what he meant by trick or treat? Because I'm pretty sure Kit Kat is not like a variety of food. What? Come on now. You know what? It is trick or treating candy, so I'm gonna take one. What? Why not?
Oh damn! I didn't know.
This nigga typed the buff Lars in my chat. I'm fucking weak.
For real now.
What is wrong with you, K-Dart?
I'm gonna get my pimp. Well, I got my pimp suit for Haji. I'm gonna be pimp slapping niggas now.
Oh, Raven, good luck.
I'm just saying.
Yes, you are. Just saying.
Alrighty. But anyway, but that's why I was saying at one point I had to fucking scrub out a knot, not to scrub out an Eddie.
Oh,
it felt good.
It felt good to scrub somebody out. Would you look at that?
Look here, first of all, you don't know my situation.
Oh yeah, okay. First of all, you
I know
me first.
I know your situation.
You really don't know that nigga's situation.
No, you over here scrubbing people out.
No, hold up. Hold up, shut up.
Everybody in light blue ain't scrub each other out, nigga. What?
You falling into the pit that you swore to destroy.
He literally spammed something different every round. He literally did that. Okay, first it was back 4-4 and slide. That's all he was doing. And then the next round he was spamming power crushes. So he was spamming something different. So when he wanted to get that rematch, I like, fine. You want to go ahead and play honest? Nope. So I just kept fucking him up with the rage art. Like, he want to be aggressive? I'll show you what happens when you be overly aggressive.
What a shame.
And then the last round, nothing but twos, my nigga.
I need to ask a question. DeLorean, when did the trap activate when you play the pig and you put the trap on the survivor's head? Because I've been doing that shit and it's like it ain't been getting nowhere.
The trap activates after... Okay, so the way the traps work for the pig is... after you put a trap on a survivor's head, the trap will activate only after the first gen gets done after the trap has been placed on their head. So like, let's say there's 3 gens left, you down a survivor, put a trap on their head. The minute a generator pops after the trap has been placed on their head, that trap will activate, and then it'll proceed to tick a timer. Now, they have to search one of the 4 boxes that are on the map to get the trap off. In order to, so you could essentially use that to try and pressure the survivors by downing them, putting traps on their head. It'll keep them off of the generators. Now, if you run with the build that I run, then you can punish them or make it even more difficult for them by saying, okay, now that the trap is on your head and it's activated, I dare you to touch a box. The minute they do, come out of crouch, they're immediately in your terror radius and they have to hit a hard-ass unnerving skill check every time a skill check pops up for the box. And every time they get penalized, like every time they miss a skill check, the trap timer would immediately penalize them by taking itself down by like 2 seconds. That's how I get people to die from traps. And a good tool that I use is like, if I see a person running around with a trap on and the timer is activated, I'll chase them while not looking at them. Because if I'm not looking at them, the game doesn't register it as a chase. Yeah, I'm a complete dick when I play Pig.
Dang. Well, at least
Well,
you're
Freddy, I just pressure the generators. I know he an in-game killer, but I just constantly just camp the generators with Freddy. Like camp them and keep knocking them down and pull everybody into the dream world. I'll pull everybody in. Well, matter of fact, I won't pull everybody into the dream world. If somebody pulls the dude off the hook, I'll just pull him into the dream world and then hit him. Because I made a mistake earlier, which was putting everybody in the dream realm when they was trying to get them off the hook, and them motherfuckers tried to flashlight troll me, but I 4K'd their ass.
Canard. Speaking, camping. That seems about right.
You can't camp it, Freddy.
Hmm?
You can't camp it. Yeah, I bought Freddy Krueger and the pig.
Yeah, you can't camp for Freddy. Freddy is literally
Oh yeah,
geared
all the
for
killers
only
was on
tunneling.
sale last week, nigga.
Wow.
Freddy is literally the only killer in Dead by Daylight that is legit geared for tunneling. That nigga was built to tunnel. You know what, speaking of Dead by Daylight, I'm gonna get back on that junk and play killer. I'm done in practice right now.
Yeah, all the